Well, I was getting ready to watch a Texas race, and then our power just cut in and out. Yay, severe thunderstorm warning. So, I might not be able to commentate today's Texas race. Let's go. Well, I was getting ready to watch a Texas race, and then our power just cut in and out. Yay, severe thunderstorm warning. So, I might not be able to commentate today's Texas race. Let's go. Okay, so I was able to, I actually started streaming it on my phone, but my TV's back working, so that's great, but I don't know for how long. I seriously missed the best drivers start your engines. I will give it a 2 million out of 10. I seriously missed that. I mean, I saw it, but I missed getting a live reaction of it. Oh, that was the best I've ever seen. No playoff driver has won the playoffs quite yet. However, a lot of my viewers said that they have a chance this weekend, so I'm excited to see what is going to happen. We're at Texas. The All-Star race was kind of boring, so hopefully this race isn't too bad. But hey, I don't know about you. I came back from a camping trip. I'm tired, but I am ready to go racing. I'm ready to go playoff racing, actually, here at Texas, with Brad Keselowski leading. First time he has gotten the pole. And boogity, let's go racing in the heat of Texas, boys. Oh, God, I would not want to be a driver right now. And that is why I'm glad I'm sitting on my couch in a hoodie. Just kidding, I'm standing next to the TV. Anyways, green flag is out. Brad Keselowski is currently leading next to his old teammate of Joey Logano. Oh, Joey goes up wide. Brad goes down low in the entrance to the back straightaway, my bad. Wrong side of the track. We're not even 10 laps in, and you had to bring up the fact that Kyle Busch got knocked out of the playoffs. We get it. He got knocked out of the playoffs, okay? JTR blew his motor. I'm still sticking to that conspiracy theory until the day I die. I will stick to that conspiracy theory till the day I die. You cannot push me off of this hill. You cannot push me off my soapbox. You cannot push me off of these easily breakable next-gen cars. I'm just saying, JGR blew up his motor. But it doesn't matter, because Kyle's going to the 8 next season. Okay, I think I've reached my bias limit as a commentator today. So, that will be all for now. With the steering issue, rather early. Already came down pit road and is currently last, 1 lap down. We are 24 laps into this 334 lap event. 24 into 105 of stage number 1. So if no one else gets lapped, which is very least likely because we got the retro racing cars, but we'll get the free pass. But then, as I mentioned before, we got the retro racing cars at Brad Keselowski in the 6, not the 2. That's Elson Cindric. Can pass. Brad Keselowski has an entire 2.5 seconds lead on Joey Logano. What the heck? Where did Brad Keselowski show up? He just started doing really good in the past 2 weeks. I mean, good for him. He started off with a really big penalty for tempering around with these next-gen cars, which, if none of you guys know, it's a really big penalty, points penalty. And both he and his team just haven't done well. But look at that, he was first. Hey, y'all. Well, I'm in my 3rd or 4th, 5th. I don't even know. However many videos I am in, very early into the race. I would like to say I'm very sorry because my commentary is going to be absolutely terrible today. I was at a OA weekend for Scouts PSA this entire weekend, and it was great. I got my brotherhood, meaning I didn't have to sleep out in the cold woods. I actually got to sleep in a cabin. But I am really, really tired, as I always am after a camping trip. So I'm trying my best, but apologies if it is not good. Oh, did Brad Keselowski just get passed? Oh, Brad Keselowski has problems, I think. Either that or Joe Logano and William Byron just found the gas pedal and just pushed it hard. So in my last video, I mentioned there was problems for Brad Keselowski. He got really loose. His car is freeing up as the run goes on. Joe Logano just drove past him like he was just standing still. And then there was William Byron, as you saw in my last video. So, not very good for the number 6 car, who had a huge lead. I think it was a 1.5 seconds, maybe even more. Got a little too loose, ran it up the track a whole bunch, rolled it down a little bit, But that little bit was enough for Joey Logano and William Byron to get past him. So problems for Martin Truex Jr. Got a little loose up there with Daniel Suarez. Maybe contact there. Oh, no, here he is. Here's what actually happened. He just went around. Oh, Junior said there's a bump. So that might have been what happened. A lot of the drivers complaining that the car was getting a little too loose. A lot of paint scraped off the bumper, but not too much damage for the 19. That the cars would start getting looser in the free run. So I'm a boldly assume that's what happened. I think he just scraped the paint off of it. Nothing too serious for you Martin Truex Jr. fans. Unless maybe something got damaged when he hit the grass. But yeah, that brings out the first caution. It just got a little loose and slid, bang. These cars are hard to drive, and they can get loose rather easily, so I wouldn't be surprised if that was a thing. Ooh, Brad with a little bit of fuel strategy. He just came down. He's going to have to start in the back of the pack, but he is making sure his tank is tip-top shape, so that way he can make it till the end of stage 1. Ooh. I like that strategy. Okay, so a little while ago, I did a community post on, of these 4 drivers who got knocked out of the playoffs, who would you still have in, who would you vote back into the playoffs? And by a huge majority, I forgot to look at the number. I should have really looked at the number before I started recording, Well, anyways, by a large majority of the number, Kyle Busch won. So, Kyle Busch is quote-unquote in the championship. I'm going to continue this to the round of 4. And I really want to see what driver can we vote into the Final 4. And if that said driver who had the fan vote can finish in front of the Final 4 and win the championship. I can't quite do things with like points and stuff because I don't have that much smarts. I mean, if someone wants to do that, then go ahead. I really want to know if Kyle Busch could still be competitive in the playoffs. Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, Kyle Busch just spun, window net down, his day's done. Am I surprised? No, I'm never going to be surprised as Kyle Busch is going to wreck out every other race of the season. But what I find funny is that I was like, oh, hey, I wonder, because Kyle Busch won the fan vote that I had to still be in the championship. I wonder if Kyle Busch will still be able to make it in the playoffs. As soon as I said that, they cut to him spinning out. As soon as I saw that, I just cracked up laughing. There's Kyle Busch going into the wall. Who's surprised? Absolutely nobody is. He's going to wreck every other race. I'm calling it right now. If I get that right, can someone give me at least $1? But yeah, Kyle Busch spun hard into the wall. His day is most likely done. His day was done when it started. His day was done yesterday. Avoids any other contact, but yeah, his competitive day's done. He's going to be battling record racing cars. And maybe might finish behind that. Or he's just done. I have no idea. But, that's the story of Kyle Busch. Alright, so I went upstairs to take a pit stop of my own. And apparently it took too long because I went back green. And Ricky Stenhouse Jr. spun. I don't know how many laps were in between the caution that Kyle spun and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. spin. I don't know how many green flag laps I should say. But it looked like a little bit of contact. And then just got a little loose, and bam. Chase Elliott, I heard, has some smoke in the car. I might be kind of late, kind of early. I don't know where this is because I was streaming it from my phone upstairs because I was trying to get my PlayStation turned on for my B-Spec drivers going. Anyways, that just proves that I don't think a playoff driver will win today. I'm sorry, guys, but I think your votes are wrong. I think a new winner and a non-playoff driver will win today. I figured that was going to happen. The statistics are no playoff driver has won the playoffs yet. Every playoff driver has had some problem of some sort at some point in time in the playoffs. And we're only, 4 races into this thing? So I'm just saying, literally the rest of the field has a better shot than the best of the best drivers. Because the best of the best drivers and crews cannot build a car that is the best of the best during the playoffs. I don't know what happened. They had perfect cars, and then now they're in the playoffs, and everything's gone south. Trouble for playoff driver Christopher Bell. I was just coming down to tell you guys that there was a problem with Denny Hamlin's timing and scoring. He no longer has that, and it looks like the tire's gone down for Christopher Bell. In non-wrecking news, my B-Spec driver in Gran Turismo 5 is back on track after the power went out. Yay! Anyways, here's what happened. And I'll be here for the rest of the race, I promise. Oh, the 41! Oh, the 41 actually wrecked! Oh! Hard into the wall, his tire went down. What happened to the 20 car? There he is. Whoop. And boom. I think that's what, yeah, that right there was where the tire went down. 41. His day might be done. Okay, so I've noticed that, like, everyone is either blowing up or getting way too loose and wrecking. This is no longer a race, ladies and gentlemen. This is an endurance event. The 24 hours of Le Mans? Nah. That's not an endurance event. You want to know what an endurance event is? The Texas race in September. I don't even know the sponsor of the race. That's how much I really didn't care about this Texas race. But you know what? This is an endurance race to the maximum, all right? The 24 hours of Le Mans, the 24 hours of even Nürburgring. No, that's got nothing. You see this right here? This is an endurance race here at Texas. Oh, the 24 got way out of the gas. Oh, he was the leader. Got passed by both Denny and Redick. And now might get passed by his teammate Kyle Larson. Who stays playoff teammate, but William Byron is also in the playoffs. I'm recording the speaker, not the screen. What the heck happened? Well, while we're waiting for NBC to show the replay, Tyler Redick just got the lead from Denny Hamlin. But for how long? Oh boy, oh here comes Kyle Larson. Kyle Larson is going to take second away from Redick and is probably going to take the lead from Hamlin. Maybe not. Oh, here comes William Byron with the run. There we go. Now this Texas race getting interesting. Kyle Larson took the lead from Hamlin. We'll never know what happened to the 24, but that's okay because we have a crazy race for lead. Alex Bowman, hard into the wall. Another playoff driver. Oh, wow. Oh, let's see here. How many playoff drivers have had trouble today? Truex is out of the playoffs. Kyle Busch is in on my channel via fan vote. Bowman is officially in the playoffs. Seabell's officially in the playoffs. Oh, just blown tire? Yeah, I think a blown tire. Yep, that was a blown tire. There we go. I was quiet there for a second because I wanted to hear the inside of the car. You could hear the pop. So that's what happened. Pop, bam. Tire went down. There's something about these tires here in Texas that just aren't holding. Like, we either see cars physically pop a tire or just get too loose. Alrighty, fans. I want your opinions now. Will every playoff driver have a troublesome... Wait, what am I saying? Hold on. Bloopers! Anyways, will every playoff driver have trouble in this race? Or will there be at least one, a minimum of one playoff driver who does not have trouble this race? Put your comments down, put your opinion down in the comment section down below. I am too tired to talk. Oh my gosh. Oh, we got some action. 3 wide. Trying to battle for the stage number 1 win. Oh boy, I did not expect that happening. Kyle Larson, Denny Hamlin, 2 playoff drivers, bumping and banging doors. Joey Logano in that third, also a playoff driver. Oh, he's going to try to swipe second away from Hamlin. Kyle Larson driving away. He wants none of that. 3 to go. 2 to go. The thing changed. Oh, Denny Hamlin, high line. And Hamlin will go back to second, and they file single file. Is that Daniel Suarez on fourth? No, fifth. Battling his teammate Ross Chastain. I'll have to pause it so I can get the last part. Denny Hamlin just bumped Kyle Larson. Coming to the line, it is going to be Kyle Larson. Kyle Larson will win stage number 1. What a chaotic ending. Green flag back in the air. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Didn't he spin? Yes, he did. Well, guess what? He is now leading. Whoa, 3 wide in the back there. Oh, 21 of Harrison Burton. Was that the 4 of Kevin Harvick as well? In his Busch Apple scheme? Oh my god, I love that one. Oh, huge battle up front between McDowell and Stenhouse. So my friend actually did some research this year, and the driver who has the most miles right now is actually Michael McDowell. My friend calls it the Endurance Cup. Martin Truex Jr. was leading, then Bristol happened. So now Michael McDowell is your current winner for the Endurance Cup. And he's continuing to mark those miles down. But, I don't know. Some drivers... Oh, Chase Elliott trying to make some moves on 43. A lot of action going on in the start of stage 2. Tyler Redick with a bit of trouble. From my understanding, I think it's because he didn't pit, and therefore his tires were not the very, very best. And as we've seen many times in this race, if your tires are not the very, very best, then your car is going to go right around. Also, long stop for the 8, but can we... Bubba Wallace was the first car a lap down in this race. Now he's in 7th. These next-gen cars will never cease to amaze me. They never will. Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Harrison Burton, when have they been up front? I don't know, but here they are right now, battling for the lead. Oh, Harrison Burton has a big run on the 47 Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Christopher Bell! They were just talking about him, and I was coming back from a flat tire, another flat tire. I think he avoided the front wall. I don't know, I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to get my camera to start working. Oh, Dale Jr. called it. He said trouble. And, oh, that car looks destroyed. I don't know if it's done for the day. Oh, well, I don't know what that was. That looks mighty important. I was going to say, I don't think it's done for the day, but I think I changed my mind now. Oh.
Doesn't that look like a bump to you, not a right rear tire issue? I don't know. I couldn't swim it.
Either tire went down or the bump. That's in 3 and 4. No, he didn't hit the wall. That damage was already there. Oh, no, he never hit the wall.
So hard to tell. Yeah.
Oh, well, he hit the wall there, but he didn't hit the inside wall. Yikes.
But we know how loose.
Huge fire for the number 21 car. Oh, similar to Kyle Larson's at the Coke 600. His fuel tank caught on fire. It was a lot bigger fire before I started recording.
What a smart call, Steve, to have them just drop the car and get it out of
the way. Wow.
Come back and fix this problem. Yeah, they had a little bit of a slow right rear, but it wouldn't have mattered because this issue on the left rear luckily didn't end up any more serious. That fire was...
The 21 of Harrison Burton was doing so well today. As we saw with Kyle Larson, this probably isn't going to be a huge problem, but still, holy cow. I hope everyone on pit road is okay. Wow, look how big that is. Oh, Cody Ware. Oh, Cody Ware, get out of there. Whoa, holy cow. Huge battles throughout the entire field. We're going 3 wide very far back. Ross Chastain and Chase Elliott are battling it out. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of surprised that Ross Chastain has not got any retaliation quite yet. I thought he was going to be knocked out of the playoffs first thing, but nobody's touched him yet. I thought everyone was going to wait until the opportune moments, but clearly the round of 16 was not the opportune moment to knock Ross Chastain out of the playoffs. Maybe that will be in this round. I don't know, though. Everyone seems to be... Keep it clear of Ross Chastain a little bit. You see Eric Jones right there giving him a pass. He won the Darlington race. Chase Elliott's the current leader. I believe he has 2 wins this season. I could not tell you what races those were. That was a long time ago. I barely remember what I had for breakfast this morning. And it's just saying, getting second position back. Merrick Jones.
67 laps to go in stage 2.
Oh, and Ryan Blaney getting third. Ryan Blaney is in the playoffs. Has not won yet, though. We talk about Ryan Blaney for a quick second. Well, my thing about Ryan Blaney is just weird. Anyways, he won the Texas race. Who remembers the Texas All-Star race? It was pretty boring until the final little bit when NASCAR called a caution. Ryan Blaney thought he won, so I took down his window net. And NASCAR would not let him keep his position if he went down pit road to have it fixed. So he kind of sort of got it on there. And he won the race because no one could pass. And that's still somewhat kind of sort of how it's working in this race, unless there's like a restart. But there's been a lot of restarts, a lot of mistakes, a lot of loose cars, a lot of playoff drivers going boom, like they do. Anyways, Ryan Blaney might have a chance to win this and be the first playoff driver to win and get his first win of the 2022 season. I don't know. Yeah, this is a possibility. He's currently in third right now. I mean, anything can happen. But he did win the Texas All-Star race, which had no modifications to the cars whatsoever, unlike previous All-Star races. So I'm just saying, possibility. There's a possibility that Ryan Blaney can win today's race. Christopher Bell is out of the race. He went back down pit road, could not get his car fixed. He was above the cut line and is now knocked out with Daniel Suarez taking his position. Oh boy. These playoffs have been crazy this year. I mean, they're always crazy. The playoffs were designed to be like a Final Four moment, every single moment. But considering like these next-gen cars, everyone is competitive. Like seriously, everyone. Even when people have started to learn the car, everyone is still competitive. Everyone has a chance to win. We've seen drivers like the two of Austin Cindric, who hasn't really showed up anywhere besides Daytona. And here he is. I mean, not here, but he was up here earlier, and he was doing really well. So Ryan Blaney could have a chance to win, or a non-playoff driver could have a chance to win. Who knows? It might be Austin Dillon. He might win as he got out of the playoffs. Daniel Suarez could win. Anybody can win. And we don't know. This is crazy. Okay, I don't think I'm going to show it because they're not, like, scrolling through the things. But Kyle Busch is in very last place, which means Rick Rare Racing, the entire team of Rick Rare Racing, is beating Kyle Busch. I don't know how to feel about that. I really do not know how to feel about that. We're going to go to commercial here, but okay, that's kind of awkward. Rick Rare Racing doing better than Kyle Busch. Hopefully the 8 car next year is better than the 18 of Joe Gibbs Racing. Oh, Cody Ware just sat down, fell down. I don't know what happened. Holy cow, he is exhausted. That 51 car is damaged. I have to go feed my dog, so I have no idea what the heck just happened. Holy cow. Oh, I hope he's okay. I went back a little bit. So far, no replay. I'll start this again when there is a replay. Cody Ware is down on the ground, taking a huge breather after what looked like a very terrible hit in the hot Texas heat. Oh my gosh, if we ever get a replay of this, which I don't know if we will, Cody Ware almost hit the inside wall there. They're going to commercial break. There was an ambulance that went by. I hope Cody Ware's okay. Well, sure, we always joke about him being last and whatnot. You never want to see a driver hurt. I hope Cody Ware's okay. Because that looked like a hard hit. He almost hit the end of pit wall. I'll keep you guys updated. Safety crew. Looks like they're lifting Cody Ware up and over the wall. Oh, taking him to the local hospital. Oh my god. I think he's on the stretcher. I don't know what happened. And they're going to commercial because... Sorry, I hit the wrong button in the last video. I didn't mean to end. I just meant to pause it. But there have been many times where I've said that these next-gen cars are unsafe. They provide great racing, but they're not the safest cars. And I'm really concerned for Cody Ware. This shouldn't be something we worry about. This should not be something we have to worry about. NASCAR, you need to work on the safety of your next-gen cars. That's all I gotta say. Alrighty, here's what happened. He got a little sideways, like many cars have done. That is a hard hit into the wall. Oh, probably had no control of the wall. Went down pit road, barely hit the wall. That is where he hit the pit road wall. Oh my god, that was a hard hit. And you also never want to see any car hit the pit road wall, whether it's that close to the edge or not, or just like any part of the pit road wall, because that could take out crew members and whatnot. That was a hard hit. Something's got to be not right on Cody Ware. I hope something's not broken. I hope he doesn't have a concussion. But knowing how unsafe these cars are, there's definitely something not well with Cody Ware. There's definitely... I don't know if he's going to be back in his car by the next race or not. I don't know. But I don't know. Oh, Chase Elliott hard into the wall! Oh! Fire! On the right side! Oh! In the traffic! He avoids everyone! Oh my gosh! Is there a wheel in there? I don't see a wheel. I think a wheel came out. Oh, another hard hit for the 9. He looks like he's getting out. That's good. Oh, that is a huge fire. Why are these next-gen cars so flammable? I guess you can never really have anything perfect, huh? These cars provide amazing racing, but are the least safe car I think I've ever seen. I mean, I know I've only seen one generation of Cup car, and that's 2000... not 2000, that's the Gen 6 car. Oh! Tire? Something broke or a tire went down. Oh, hard hit for the playoff contender. Chase Elliott yet again, diving in traffic. Avoiding everyone. Oh, it's a huge hit from the 9 car. There he is. Big hit, a lot of fire. Glad to see him walk out of that car. In 17, Chris Buescher. Caution comes back out again. I'm gonna guess a flat tire. Most of these wrecks have been flat tires or tiles that have gone down. 14 left to go in stage 2. I don't think this race is ever gonna end. This race is not going to end until we eliminate every single car in this field or someone gets hurt real bad, which, as far as I'm concerned, Cody Ware is probably injured after his hard hit.
The tires here a little bit, so you'll be able to get around the racetrack and change those tires without a lot of damage.
Oh, it just got loose coming off the corner. Maybe he hit Hamlin. I wasn't paying attention when I had a better camera angle. 10 cautions today. Somebody let me know what the record is. It is currently 5:24 not Eastern, Texas Standard Time. I don't know what time zone they're in. Sorry. Yeah, it's currently 5 o'clock there. Sunset for them is in 7. Is that 7? I don't think we'll get a full race in. As far as I'm concerned, I don't think Texas has lights. I could be wrong on that, but I don't think Texas has lights. I don't think we're going to get a full race in, especially with how many cautions we are at. Either everyone's going to get taken out, or it's going to end rather early for light. Ryan Blaney, the All-Star race here at Texas winner, will win stage number 2. Oh my gosh, this has been a long race. Here's the rest of the field. This race has been so long I'm too tired to name off names. There you go. There's the winners. Congrats to Ryan Blaney for winning stage 2. So your race leader, Mike McDowell, does not have 4th gear. Sound familiar? Well, yeah, kind of, sort of. Back in Pocono, 2021, Kyle Busch had no 4th gear, and then he was stuck in 4th gear, and somehow won that race. Now, I'm not saying anything, but Michael McDowell could be could win for the first time this season. I'm just saying. Seriously, I think anyone can win. Anyone on this list. As long as you're not wrecked out, you can win. Wait, is it gonna rain? I would not be surprised. Watch it rain and watch NASCAR try to try to finish this race. Not only will they stop and postpone it for tomorrow, but first... Oh, it's raining. They're going to go green. They're going to call it. They're going to go green. Watch this. They're going to go green. It's going to start pouring. It's going to be Daytona and New Hampshire all over again. Okay, earlier I said that Texas doesn't have lights. And then doing a bit of Google research, I saw that it said it has enough lights to light an 11 NFL stadiums or something to that effect. And now looking on the pace car camera, especially that view where there's tons of clouds with a lot of rain, yeah, Texas has lights. So we are probably going to have to wait this one. Wait, oh my God, I'm so stupid. Kyle Busch won a night race at Texas on a Wednesday because of rain in 2020. How could I forget that? Oh my God, I'm so stupid. Well, we're probably going to go night racing. We're probably going to stop for the rain. Or, I don't know, maybe NASCAR is going to run in the rain like they did at Daytona. I don't know. I'm just gonna say this. Watch NASCAR go green and everyone wrecks. They've done it before. They'll do it again. NASCAR is known for repeating their mistakes. Is anyone surprised? I am wrong. NASCAR actually stopped the race. Gotta appreciate that. I thought that they were going to continue going green. They're gonna pull a Daytona, but I think maybe they learned. You thought they would have learned it in New Hampshire, but who knows? Maybe this time they learned at Daytona. I mean, they did go rather easy and wait till the track dried for Watkins Glen, or most of the track was dry for Watkins Glen. They even dried the track at Watkins Glen. So that's how safe they decided to be. So, like, I don't know. Maybe they're listening, and they've learned that these cars are not safe, and it's not a good idea to run. Well, everybody, guess what? The crews are going to the cars, they're uncovering the cars, and we're gonna go racing soon. Yay! I'm so tired, but yay! Now we're gonna see how many playoff drivers can wreck. Sorry, my bad. I mean, who will win this race? Alright, here we are. So let's pop up on my screen and thought I'd stop to read to you. This is from Ricker Racing. Cody Ware was involved in an accident on track earlier in today's race at Texas Motor Speedway, where he was transported to the Infield Care Center. Cody Ware has been released from the Infield Care Center and will return home post-race. We're thankful to the track safety crews and medical personnel, as well as the stringent safety features NASCAR institutes. So good news, Cody Ware is okay. I'm glad he's okay. That was a hard hit, and seeing him go out on a stretcher kind of sort of gave me Ryan Newman 2020 vibes. So I'm glad that Cody Ware is okay. And yeah, these cars need to be safer. I don't want to have to worry about driver safety like this. But Cody Ware is okay, and that's good. Alrighty, we have cars back on track, circling the track. The rain is gone. Most of the playoff drivers are gone. Seriously, there's no playoff driver in the top 10. Joe Logano is your highest running playoff driver right now. Holy cow. That's Ty Gibbs and Ty Dillon, and Noah Gragson, Justin Haley, Christopher Buescher, Mike McDowell, and Eric Jones, and Harrison Burton. All drivers we don't talk about. Maybe I didn't even add Eric Almirola. All drivers we haven't really talked about at all this season. And they're in the top 10. What the heck? That is... Wow, this has been one crazy race. Texas does have lights, by the way. I mentioned it before, I'll say it again. I'm really stupid. I forgot the Kyle Busch's Texas win back in 2020 was with lights. So, yay. The green flag is back out of Texas. Michael McDowell leads the field. Derek Jones second. Oh, we're going to go 3 wide here with Justin Haley. And the ties? Maybe. That's what the battle we're focusing on right now. We're focusing on this tight battle for the lead between Michael McDowell and Eric Jones. Michael McDowell won the 2020 Daytona 500. Eric Jones, the Darlington race. The first playoff Darlington race. None of these two are in the playoffs, by the way. The highest playoff driver is Chase Briscoe, who is currently in 9th. Oh, who was that to the line? I think that was Eric Jones. Oh, Tyler Redick. He was in the playoffs, no longer is. Was making a move there, trying to get 3 wide. Harrison Burton in 4th. Oh, contact. Eric Jones hit the wall, got his Darlington stripe here at Texas. Looks like we're gonna almost single file out here. It's up the 8 of Redick. Problems for the 17 of Christopher Buescher. He was doing so well today. Looks like a tire went down or something. I don't know what happened. I did not realize that they went to NASCAR nonstop, so I kind of sort of stopped paying attention. Here's what happened. Excuse me. Here's what happened for our 12th caution. Tire went down. It's always something with the tire. It's either going down or it blows, just exactly like the 17s did. And drove it all the way back down the pit road. Huge damage on that car, especially around that spoiler area up there. I don't know if he will be able to be competitive for the rest of the day or not, but well, we'll see. The driver who has been competitive in his own same team is Brad Keselowski. I don't know where he came from, but he's been doing really well today. Michael McDowell, as we mentioned before, does not have 4th gear. And these two have also been doing extremely well out of nowhere. This is a crazy race. That's a bubble in the tire. That should not be a thing. I'm no car expert, but that doesn't look like something that should be in a tire. Wait, hold on. Is it just me, or does the pace car for the Texas race look like a damaged car in Gran Turismo 5? Like, oh, it left. But you know, like when you rub a car up against a wall a whole bunch in Gran Turismo 5, doesn't it look exactly like that? Anyways, back to green. Kevin Harvick and Martin Truex Jr. are your leaders. Two drivers we haven't talked about too much today. William Byron, Harrison Burton. They're drivers that are falling back and causing an accordion effect. We keep it green. Truex and Harvick are driving away, but Kevin Harvick is going to maintain that lead. There's nothing under the couch. My dog is trying to find something under the couch. I don't think there's anything under the couch. Anyways, it's a 21 and 24 side by side. 21 will take 3rd for that lap. William Byron will take it right back from Harrison Burton, though, the rookie. Harvick blew right rear tire. Hard. Oh, something blew again under that car. I don't know if that was a tire or something mechanical. That was a huge explosion. Has to wait till for the entire field to get past him. Oh my gosh, he was doing so good today as well. They were just talking about him and how well he was doing today. How he got knocked out of the playoffs. How Martin Truex Jr. wasn't even in the playoffs. And they're doing so good. They're going to prove to those playoff drivers that they deserve to still be in. And here we are. Yeah, what did just happen? What do you know? Harvick, he just blew a tire hard into the wall. Oh, that reminds me of Kurt Busch. Bam. Boom. Boom. Looks like all 3 tires just completely blew there. All the other 3 tires that weren't intact. Oh, here's a ride on board. I don't know if I have time for this. Oh, camera cut. This will be in the full-length video.
Oh, what a scary thought right there. It seemed like trying to control the car to keep it.
So yeah, if you guys are watching this, you're watching the full-length video.
But the rack is so violent. You know, you see the
hard into the wall. Reminds me of Kurt Busch's.
Loss of control. And
I might split this into 2 parts.
This thing started down the hill.
Whoop-bam. And boom. There's a huge explosion there. And yeah, there's the other 2 tires. It like kind of made the car jump there. Like, jeez. Okay, I'm going to continue this 2 minutes. I'm going to split this into 2 parts. Holy cow. Harvick's still in the car, still doing fine, so that's good to see. Taking a look at the damage. That is very disappointing. He was doing so well today. Just disappointing. The lights are off on the Gran Turismo 5 damaged pace car. Drivers are out of tires. Or not out of tires quite yet, but they're running extremely low, and that's starting with 77 left to go. And how many times we have had to change tires. We are back green. Michael McDowell being a little bit aggressive with Ryan Blaney. Martin Truex Jr. is going to pull away from the lead. Oh, it looks like who's that? That's a 3-car of Austin Dillon. He had a little bit of trouble on that restart. Excuse me, Martin Truex Jr. pulling away from the field.
Justin Haley making it 3 wide back there on the right side of your screen.
Justin Haley, 8 of Tyler Redick. Both are battling it out.
Pretty good run for William Byron now as he
Well, William Byron got a run and is now on the bumper of the 19. Oh, and he's going to pass the 19. He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it.
Maybe Trick says, I don't want to lead.
Oh, boy. And Martin Truex going to keep the lead. Oh, here's what just happened between Denny Hamlin and William Byron. Oh, he hit the wall there. Oh, just aggressive. Trying to battle it out for, what is this, third position? Honestly, it's best to try to get as many positions as you can because you don't know when anyone can wreck out. Anyone and everyone has the ability to wreck out. Martin Truex Jr. got wrecked. Right side tire went down. Who is surprised? So, here's my tip if you're going to want to win a NASCAR race. Here at Texas, if any crew chief is paying attention right now, make sure your driver is not leading. That's it. Just make sure your driver's not leading. And also, pray to God your tires is not going to go down. Hard hit for the 19. Another play. No, sorry, not a playoff driver actually. What's wrong about that?
I don't even know what else to do. I mean, how do we get to the end?
Honestly, at this point, it's whoever can survive the longest. Junior, Dale Jr.'s like, I have no idea what to do. Honestly, just have fun. You know what? Last one standing. Like that song in NASCAR Inside Line. Whoever's the last one standing is going to win this race. We are seriously going to come down to elimination style IRL. So this is going to be an interesting race. Of course, when I start recording, Denny Hamlin also spun. He went through the grass. Kind of started a lofty spin through the grass.
That's okay. We'll have to see what NASCAR has to say.
Yeah, Denny, I don't think you're in second there, bud.
Under caution, spinning it. Well, the 24.
Oh, the 24 spun him under caution.
Admit it first before NASCAR will worry about what I was going to say. That is a good point. I'm pretty confident. I think I know NASCAR's answer about the 24. Marty. Well, needless.
What's the 19 doing? He's running. Oh, there's Denny on the 24. He's gonna wreck him under yellow. He's wrecking him under yellow. No, he's not. Never mind. Oh, he is not happy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Now he has to be careful because he knows that all eyes are on him.
Be careful.
And if he feels like
oh, boy.
The 24, when the caution came out.
Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Todd Gilliland, two drivers I never thought I'd say were battling for the lead right now. In this this endurance event, I used the wrong E word there, endurance event on who can survive. I'm telling you what, it's not about who can get to the finish line first, it's just about who can get to the finish line without blowing a tire. This has been one insane race. Everyone has blown a tire. I think everyone who has wrecked has blown a tire. That has been like the only reason that everyone has wrecked, is to blow a tire. And I wouldn't be surprised if, we just see, 4 cars battling out for the final few laps. We still have 57 laps left to go, guys. A lot of drivers. Joey Logano, pro NASCAR driver who is a champion, who has a 2018 championship. Joey Logano is on his very last set of tires. After this, he's probably done. He's going to go on scuffs, and scuffs could blow. Trouble. Cindric spins. Tire, yep. I was going to say, let me guess, tire, and it is indeed a left front tire. 47! Ricky Stenhouse Jr., he was doing well. His tire's down. Everyone's tire's down. Who's going to win? Whoever's tire isn't down. Oh, damage. No tire down, but heavy damage on the back of that car.
And obviously you see the damage there, right rear down on the 47.
Here's your replay. Ricky Stenhouse chilling. Whoops, slides. Tire. Most likely a tire for the 47 as well. Hit the wall hard. Oh, and then the 2 went to miss it. Probably hit the infield wall and blew his tire there.
Crashing into the 47, but also not hitting the wall. Look at that.
Hard, heavy hit. And there's a 2 car. 2 car gets loose. Slides. Oh, that slide probably is what, that slide is what took out the tire. The only vehicle to not have a blown tire is the pace car. And that left for pit road. I will not be surprised if the pace car blows its tire at this point. Anyways, we're back green. Tyler Redick. got knocked out of the playoffs. Oh, whoa, wreck. We have a wreck. We have a wreck. Caution is out. It's the 10 of Eric Almirola.
Caution comes out. The 16th caution of the night.
The 16th caution. And the cautions don't stop coming, and the don't stop coming, and the don't stop coming, and the don't stop coming. It's like 8 o'clock, and it's almost 9 o'clock, and I haven't slept. I barely slept at all because I was on a camping trip, and I'm so tired, and I just want this race to end. Can we just end this race, please? I don't care who wins at this point. Literally anyone can win. If Landon Castle wins, I'll be happy. If anyone, just. Anyways, here's what happened to Eric Almirola. Tire went down. Tire went down. That's all I can say. This is gonna be a short video. Tire went down. And we're back green with the 24 and the 11 nose to tail. What could happen? Well, your guess is as good as mine. Maybe a tire will blow. Okay, that is my major prediction. Oh my gosh. Everyone be amazed as I predict that someone in this field is going to blow a tire before this race ends. Woo, I'm magical and psychic and I can see the future. Someone's going to blow a tire. Anyways, the 8 and 22 Joey Logano both have wins. Both are battling it out for this win, though. Tyler Redick winning at Talladega and... let's see, what was it? Coda, I believe, earlier this year. And the 22 winning Darlington. I think that was his lone win this season. It's a controversial one with William Byron. Ryan Blaney, he won the Texas All-Star race, so not points-paying race, so technically he has 0 wins, but he does have experience winning here. Let's see if he'll be able to last and not blow a tire. We'll never know. 19 more laps, just 19 more laps, just last for 19 more laps, please, just 19 more laps, nobody blow a tire, just 18 more laps, that's all you guys have to do. Okay, here's what happened, and then I'm gonna get to my joke of the video. The 5 car got a little loose, maybe got too fast into the corner, maybe a tire, I don't know, that's kind of scary. Now, we have 10 more laps left to go. Just 10. Please, it's like 9. I want to go to bed. I want to get in my pajamas. I want to get all nice and cozy. And I would just like to rest my head on my pillow, close my eyes, and go to dreamland. Please, no more tires blow up. 2 to go. Tyler Redick is leading by 1.195. Joey Logano's in second. Justin Haley in third. Ryan Blaney in fourth. We're nervously watching, seeing if someone is going to blow a tire. Redick, who was knocked out of the playoffs last week at Bristol, wants to prove that he has a chance to win. White flag is out here at Texas. To the bottom, to 3 and 4. Finally, no other flag can stop him. Tyler Redick will win here at Texas. Oh my gosh, finally! Congratulations to Tyler Redick, really proving his worth here at RCR. And definitely that he deserves to stay in that, well, not in the A-car, but stay in the team with RCR. And he'll still do well with RCR, even though he's going to 2311 in 2023. Congratulations to Tyler Redick. What a great race by him. Here we are, here's Tyler Reddick's Burnouts. I had to go back. I missed that. I was not expecting him to start off that quickly. Man, congrats to the A-car. He survived till the very end. He still somehow has tires to do this. What the heck? Probably the only driver with tires that aren't about to blow. Everyone in Texas had a tire problem today. And Tyler Redick just completely showed the field how to do it. He is one of the drivers that definitely deserves to be in the playoffs. And I'm kind of disappointed that he was knocked out. I know my favorite driver is Kyle Busch. I know I wanted him to move on. But Tyler Redick has proved consistency where Kyle Busch something has gone wrong every single race. Every single time I'd look at my phone after a Sunday at summer camp, I'd see Kyle Busch just in the back. He was never consistent. Tyler Redick, on the other hand, very consistent. Always up front. That man deserves to still be here. Alrighty. Guess what, guys? Tyler Redick has continued the streak of no playoff driver winning in the playoffs. I'm just saying, that's a pretty interesting stat. None of the playoff drivers have won a playoff race. Now that's something interesting, huh? Now that this race is finally done, I'm going to take off my professional commentator suit. Can we no longer race at Texas, please? Can we just take it off this? Just like grab it and chuck it into the fire pit. Can we get rid of Texas? That was a boring race. That was a terrible race. We had nothing but tire problems all day long. And when it wasn't that, the only time we had some good passing was during the restarts. Which, you know, the only time we had restarts was because someone blew a tire. Like, every single person blew a tire. We'd never had, like, actual racing. It was just, blew a tire, caution. All right, we got a little bit of racing and then single file line. And then, boom, someone blows a tire. And then, can we, just, run the place now. Just, like, can we just not race at Texas? Okay, thank you. That is my opinion. Have a great day. Goodbye.